I just got a comment on my last video that my kitchen garden was yuck, a messy cluster that looked cheap. You're really gonna hate this one coming up. Hey everyone, thanks so much for stopping by today. Joe here, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing a little bit of our bay window because we always like to create something for a holiday or for the season just to let the outside world know it's a happy time. And I'm also going to do a little something around the door. It's really, really simple, and I hope you'll enjoy it. Maybe you can use it for, if I know a lot of people don't have a bay window, but you might be able to use it somewhere else. Oh, and by the way, I have somebody who keeps viewing my videos and tell me that I make everything look cheap and junky and yucky. So, Dave, you're going to really hate this one, so have a good time. We'll do something really simple for Easter. It's only going to be up a few weeks anyway. So what I have so far, I have the window outlined with white lights so that it looks bright from outside. Then the next thing I did was I put this box right here, using it as a riser, and I put the green carpet on it in order to make it look springy, right? We want it to look like grass. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put some daffodils on each side over here, not in the front because I have some stuff going there. I don't want to block it. And of course, daffodils are, spring flowers, definitely. It's like one of the first things that bloom here. Like that and like that. So one of the first friends in is this garden bunny right here with his coveralls on, and he has a rake back here that is hard to see because I put that big flower there, and I put that big flower there because I have that also going on near the front door, so I want to coordinate the door and pull the window together. So I'm sacrificing seeing that rake, which you really can't see from the street anyway, with the flower just to coordinate. So he's going to go first on top of the riser. So next in, I'm putting this guy, really cute, and he's going to go on the side of Garden Bunny. Next in, I always like to use these two guys, Miss Piggy here, not the real Miss Piggy, but a different one. Look at her little skirt here, and how she's dressed up, and her blue hair that I have to fix. And this bunny here with with the coverall, so he looks garden-like, and I usually put him clutching onto her arm. So I have to fix her hair, attach him, and then sit them on the other side of the bunny. So I put him here. It's hard to show you, but you can see his reflection, I think, in the window. And then on the opposite side down there, I put the piggy and the other one. Hold on. Okay, can you see that? Here she is, and then he's right next there. Now, see that open space, like right in there? I have to put one there. In that space that I just showed you, I'm going to stick this guy. Isn't he cute? Look at those ears. And then I have these three guys. Somebody gave us these, I think, last year. I'm not sure who. So I'm going to put them along the front, in front of that riser that I made. But I have to cut off these tags. I'm going to put these two giant carrots that I made a while back now. I can't even remember how long ago, but I used them because they was a lot of work. I mean, it looks like nothing, and it was a pain in the butt because these are tall glass vases, right? And then what I did was I wrapped them with orange yarn. So that took a while, wrapping those and hot glue in here and there just to make sure it stayed in place. And then I made a top for it, and I added in this moss and some of these green stems from the Dollar Tree. And then I had these spaghetti looking, rabbits from Dollar Zone. And they don't stand up, and they look like worms more than rabbits. But anyway, I thought it looked good wrapped around this. So I had Mr. Rabbit here, and then I have a Miss Rabbit over here. So I'm going to put one on each side of that riser because I want it to look like a crew of rabbits, a bunch of rabbits there. Rabbit clutch, isn't that what you call it? So I nestled them in. You see, like put one on this side over here and one on this side. Like I really like load the window up because again, it's a visual from the road. So I don't know. I look for impact, like old-fashioned department store windows. I mean, now everything is very, minimalistic. Like if you ever go to, some, certain stores like, Gucci or, Versace or something like that in the city in New York, it's just very bare bones in the windows. Anthropology does a little bit more, artistic wise, but the days of, overloading the windows are gone, but I'm still living in that era. So I overload. Okay. So next I can't decide from the top if I want carrots, look like they're, coming down on them, or flowers. I have to make my decision now. I'm going to use carrots hanging from the top, just a few, and I needed them at like a substantial size. I mean, look, I have a pretty big hand, and they're big. And, I don't know, I guess I could have bought them or found them somewhere, but I didn't even bother because who wants to spend money on that? So what I did was I used paper, like a newspaper, and I crunched it and made the shape. Then I took masking tape and I wrapped it so that I could get a better carrot kind of a shape. Then the only money that I had to spend was on a spool of yarn in Walmart, this orange yarn, and it was not much money. It was like, I think $3 or under $3. And then I had these picks from the Dollar Tree. I don't even know if they still have them. They might, but I got them when they were really $1. And I just plucked them in here. Then I put a little hook. I used Flora wire. I made a hook and stuck it inside here, hot glued it. And then I used this nylon thread, and then I put another hook at the other end so I can hang them from the top of the window. So they look like they're coming down on the rabbits. And you see that? That's how they look, like they're just coming down on the rabbits. And I only used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. That was enough. It's enough because I centered it in the, the middle of the window. And then down here, facing on the inside, so it doesn't look so bare from the inside, I just stuck a few more bunnies, some eggs in here, and I tucked a few carrots in there. Really simple, just like I said, simple. It's only going to be up a couple of weeks, and yet it screams the spring and Easter season. And once again, I really wasn't planning to do much of anything this year for Easter. I just was going to do something really, really simple and not put anything out. But of course, I wound up putting out more than I wanted to or thought I was going to. But anyway, I know this is not a great looking wreath, but it does the job. I have this wicker tray back here, and I had another one of these spaghetti rabbits, just like I have in the window, so he coordinates from the window to the door. And I hot glued him here along the side, and then I added some leaves in here, just some greenery. Then remember the flower that the garden rabbit had? Well, here's another one right here. It's to coordinate with that. Now, some years, and I don't think I'm doing it this year, I put branches around their door, and then I put all those flowers, these, on those branches. I don't think I'm going to do it. I say that right now, but I might do it tomorrow, but you never know. But I don't think so anyway. And then I added in some flowers in here, and I had these cheap dollar store eggs in here, so I hot glued all of these in here. So again, I mean, it's not like this high-end wreath, but it does the job, and that's what I'm looking to do. Somebody actually asked me the other day, because I still had St. Patrick's. Today is the 19th. It's St. Joseph's Day today. And I still had St. Patrick's in, and I saw somebody, and they said to me, when are you putting Easter up? And I said, I know, I have to take St. Patrick's down, but Mary Ann said, don't take it down yet. You just put it up. And I was like, yeah, I know, but St. Patrick's is over. It's time, and Easter's almost here. So anyway, I was so surprised when this lady stopped to say, when are you putting it up? So actually people, I guess, do look at it. I didn't think anybody really looked. So anyway, I'm going to put this on the door. I'm going to put one in each of the side windows along the bay window. These were from the Dollar Tree as well. So that's what the wreath looks like on the door. It's not bad. It's cute. It's colorful. And what did I tell you? I couldn't resist. I put the flowers, and I also put some butterflies up above the door. Now, I didn't do it with branches. What I did was I got some of the chicken wire, and then I just wired those flowers. And those are actually those like windmill things that you can buy at the Dollar Tree. And those butterflies are from the Dollar Tree too, a couple of years back. So I just wired them together and I put that up over the door, and I think that that looks so springy, and I think it looks pretty cute, and it coordinates with the window. All right, so what I'll do is I'm going to wait for the night, and then I'm going to video the window and this at night so you can see it.